Thanks for joining us again. Halloween period, October rolls on. What would a bit of Halloween be without a Halloween picture, Jared? Now, honestly, we've fucking done so many things on Halloween across our 300 odd episodes. I'm not 100% sure if we haven't already done this.
No.
But for those people out there, we haven't done it as a commentary, so
correct. There's always ways to come back to things we've already done.
Correct. So this is Halloween Resurrection.
Everyone can see you. Everyone can hear you.
Wait, what just happened?
But on July 12th, no one
Hello, Michael.
can help you. Halloween Resurrection.
Are you scared?
No.
Rated R. In theaters everywhere. Friday, July 12th.
Tonight's episode is that's the eighth film in the series. So well, let's not beat around the bush, Jared. Let's get straight into what Michael Myers and co are up to. I believe this is Busta Rhymes. Oh, hang on, before we get into it, let's just run the numbers here. Who did what? It's directed by Rick Rosenthal, who directed Halloween 2 and a lot of television. Hundreds and hundreds of episodes of, all sorts of CW sort of shit. The story is by Larry Brand, who wrote A Perfect Man, and the screenplay is by Larry Brand and Sean Hood, who wrote the Conan the Barbarian remake, and it's based on characters created by John Carpenter. It's produced by Paul Freeman, who produced A Hobo's Christmas, and Michael Lee, who produced Feast. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, Busta Rhymes as Freddie Harris, Bianca I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her surname. Kalich. Sarah Moyer, Sean Patrick Thomas as Rudy, and Daisy McCracken as Donna. Budget was $13 million. The box office was $37 million worldwide. So let's face it, that's fucking profit.
Yeah.
That's profitable. And the trivia, John Carpenter has stated this movie made him cringe. Him and a few others, I think, because Jamie Lee Curtis is very,
Jamie Lee was cringy.
very negative about this film. All right, let's get into it, Jared.
Okay.
All right. Hang on, we've got a little bit of a snafu here. And we're away. Miramax logo. Interestingly, again, they're back on top of the TV version that's supposedly going to be coming soon. Disappointed in that somewhat, Jared. I would like to have seen someone else take the reins.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go.
Another fresh take.
I'm not sure how it's going to work as a TV series in general, but yeah.
Mustafa's still around. Is this the last Mustafa one? I think it might be, because the next movie is a Halloween remake.
I think you are right. Busta Rhymes.
It's top line by Busta Rhymes.
Halloween royalty.
This is going to be a very interesting viewing, because I kind of love the bloke, but I don't in this movie.
I don't love him.
He's the best part of the movie in my book.
Well,
but he's also the worst.
He's the best. He's the best part once you've come to terms with that the movie's a pile of poop.
Yeah.
You kind of just sit there and laugh at it. Tyra Banks.
I forgot about Tyra Banks too.
Forgot
about Tyra Banks.
Very ordinary.
She's barely even in it though. And if I'm not mistaken, there's some stuff that was cut out that perhaps some of her stuff was cut out, I think. Oh, the music's by Danny Lux. Jared.
It's not as good as the, my fondness for the searing electric guitar.
You love
Halloween
Alan
6.
Howarth.
Yeah.
And Halloween 4.
Well, 6 is the one where there's one that I think it was the producer's cut that had the screeching guitar version.
Okay, we're in a mental hospital. I don't know if that's the right term, is it?
Well, you've never been known for your subtlety.
I know.
Your good graces.
We're in a sanitarium. Is that better?
Yeah.
And Laurie is
Rambling.
rambling on about going through the darkened door and stuff like that, and
And Jamie Lee
she's funny.
looks like she couldn't wait to finish. Couldn't wait to rap
Oh, well,
and piss off.
why wouldn't you? And not to be too sort of to give up the ghost early on, but this is not well regarded, this film.
No.
So bear with us.
What about where's it regarded personally for you?
Oh, it's fucking right at the bottom.
Right at the bottom.
Yeah, not as low as Rob Zombie's Halloween 2,
Yeah.
and not as low. Christ, I would almost go as far as to say that I would rather watch this than Halloween Ends.
Oh yeah.
I'm
No. Well, I would watch Ends again before this one, but there's things about this that I think
At
are
least this is a
better than Halloween
standard
Ends.
slasher movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I love this shit. So
so we've got two
This is
nurses just giving us exposition dumps.
Yeah.
And then we get the recap as to how she mistook Michael Myers for some other bloke.
Yeah. Look,
I
This is
like
so
that. I actually like the
stupid.
idea.
but the fact that they had to explain away, I mean, they painted themselves into a corner. So if you're going to explain away how you decapitated somebody but they're still alive, I mean, fuck, there's not a lot of ways to go. This wasn't... I mean, I don't think this particular explanation of it is the issue. It's the fact that you cut the bloke's head off but still thought we might sneak a sequel in here. Like...
I love the fact that he steps out in his paramedic get-up with a
Yeah.
knife in hand. No one's going to go, oh, hey.
It looked like he had a fairly tight cut of pant there too. He might have needed the suit a little bit tailored.
So no one notices the gigantic
No one
knife?
notices the knife that he's wandering around with.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the
They
part.
removed the mask. She looks like she cut the head off fucking
Yeah.
William Forsythe.
I can't help but... Like, it just looks funny that it's a mustachioed bloke under there when they peel the mask off for some reason.
So, his larynx had been crushed, so he couldn't cry out for help.
That's why he was reaching in the other one, because he couldn't... I mean, it's bullshit.
Really?
You fucking cut his head off. What do you do? Like, how do we explain ourselves away from that last scene?
They should have just had him.
Put his head back on and keep walking.
Yeah, reattach his head
up and just continue.
and put it back on. That's not. That's what I was thinking. You know what? Mustafa would have gone. Interesting. Tell me more.
Yeah.
No,
How
you know
did
what?
he do that? Was it a curse of some sort?
You know what though? They should have just left him trapped by the car. He should have reached for her and then he should have just gone boom and just collapsed.
But the impact of that was awesome.
Of cutting his head off, yeah. I agreed. But what I mean is that's easy to explain, Michael. I'm shimmy down from underneath a van.
Well,
in one piece.
you could have
without
just... Yeah, I know,
without
but,
having his fucking head cut off.
but if you do that and we go straight to another sequel... I mean, the end of that movie is not as good.
But see,
Michael just goes... and then gives up.
oh, of course it's not as good. What the fuck? She looks out the window and Michael's standing there.
Yeah, this is not one of my favourite masks in a series either.
No. Yeah, okay, so we're now on the grounds of the sanitarium and we've got some security.
What did you call it? The nut house?
No, I didn't call it a fucking nut house. I mean, Christ, I went close to low as that, but not quite.
I'm basically just saying what you were saying in
Why didn't they lean back? This is another thing, and sorry, this is segueing back, but why didn't they just lean back into the Cult of Thorns stuff to put his head back on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Back
Surround him with a few
fucking ruins
stones.
or something.
Get some Gregorian chants going, and then next thing you know, his
A
head's
couple of
back on.
guys in fucking monk's robes and he's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Get the man in black to come back in with his steel cap boots and
Did they ever explain that? Yeah, that's right. It was Dr. Wynn.
yeah. Did they ever explain it?
I tried to explain it twice. Oh,
I got a real problem with this too.
this guy wandering around a fucking sanitarium at night.
Yeah.
one of the patients.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
The whole thing about how he's obsessed with killers. I got real problems with crossing real life atrocities into
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
So talking about
'cause-
fucking Ted Bundy and John Wayne
yeah,
Gacy.
to
and
me
then
there's
Michael
a big
Myers.
fucking difference
Oh.
between this.
Massive. Well, you know.
I don't need those things to cross over.
Well, they've kind of fucked themselves a little bit here because these filmmakers back in the 80s were always whinging about how they're constantly saying movies turn people into murderers, and then you deliberately do it, deliberately cross it in there.
You squeeze that stuff in.
Now, Jared, why is it that every fucking security guard in Haddonfield's a dopey idiot? Why is that? How are they doing? How are they, recruiting?
I don't know. Yeah, Brad Laurie.
Yeah, he's not a smooth mover for me.
I didn't hate what he was doing, but I can see why people dislike, especially when you see something like that.
He looked like he'd shit himself. He was waddling.
Well, we know that Michael's been eating some things that probably would make you shit yourself in this movie.
Yeah, and look,
Funnily enough, this is only the second one that references anything about Michael eating,
the only second one.
because he eats the fucking dog in the first,
Yeah.
or Loomis says he's hungry.
Hang on a second. Are you telling me that guy mistook Michael Myers for the fucking fat guy with the clown mask on?
I think so.
Oh, what?
It's the penguin all over again.
Christ. The smell alone.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael smells like death,
Yeah.
or at the very least a sewer pipe. No, that reeks of Harold from Friday 3. Harold, is that you? I'm only fucking 7 foot tall. Built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
Oh no, Shelley. Shelley's going into the barn.
Yeah.
You got that right, didn't you? It looks like Rick Rosenthal's gone for a bit of slow-mo a couple of times here early on. Perhaps trying to sort of...
Trying to pad it to 90 minutes?
I know that he's either padding it to 90 minutes or he's fucking doing... Oh, no.
See, that was effective when it was done in 7.
Yeah.
Or in H2O, sorry.
Yeah.
No matter how stupid it was.
So
That
you're
time
telling me
was
this
done.
fucking dickhead walked straight past the guy's headless corpse on the ground to open... It was directly behind him.
Yeah. Or that Michael's done it without him hearing it after he was standing there while he was peering down at the fucking washing machine.
But he's using a bit of slow-mo, I think, see?
Yeah, that looks like shit.
He seems to be using slow-mo to... Like smoke and mirrors, like any good magician.
Yeah.
Making you look one way. Look at this.
Yeah, my hand's over here. Look at my hand while I'm waving my fingers around.
And I'm making a pile of poop over here. Don't look over here.
I've got questions about, like, if you are in a sanitarium and you are suffering
Sanitarium or
some sort...
mental
Well,
hospital?
I'm just going to refer to it as that because...
Okay. Let's stick with sanitarium.
We'll stick with sanitarium. I have questions about whether if you were suffering some mental difficulties as to whether they would fucking encourage you to have...
Oh my
fucking
God, look at
pin-ups
this.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
Absolutely awful.
Tell you what else looks terrible. Michael's head of hair on that mask.
Yeah, I know.
It's almost a punk rock. You put leather strides on that one, it's almost the fucking...
I don't like the
described
mask.
in
I
it.
think the mask isn't real good either.
No, this is like that. I kind of look at it. It's like the angry eyebrows mask. He's got the fucking...
He's got a
real
fucking...
defined, skinny eyebrows.
Laurie, put on a sprint. What are you doing? So he's busted into her room in one of the worst parts of the entire film.
Yeah. But yeah, old mate, well, surely they wouldn't be encouraging him to have pin-ups of fucking Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy on his wall if they understand he's a little bit unstable.
You wouldn't have
Would
thought.
they?
Where are all the staff in this joint? It's just another hospital.
It's the
short
same
staff?
hospital from part 2 where nobody seemed to be working.
Or if you
Imagine
were
walking
working,
in
you
there
were
going,
going off for a route.
Imagine wandering in there going, I need some help, I've broken a bone. Anybody?
Not
help
right
me."
now, Bud's down in the fucking, in the hot tub. And Dr. Mixter's pissed. So you'll have to wait.
I'll check if Dr. Chalice is on call.
Oh, yeah. But remember, he will grab your thigh.
I mean,
mean-
really? The fucking... I mean, how precise does he have to be to step in that fucking trap?
Very precise. And the whole thing looks ridiculous. I reckon it would have been better that she came out of nowhere and tackled him and tried to take him over the edge, and he hung on, and then he threw her off like he does.
Like the fucking... What? Just out of frame, like the office linebacker?
Yeah,
Like just
Terry
standing there,
Tate.
She just fucking...
Fucking Terry Tate flogs him. But why are you checking again? Look, you're already in trouble for this. Who cares?
Is that what you're saying? You're pulling the double jeopardy fucking...
Well, I've already done it once. Hell, you can't hit me up for another one.
yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
And again,
Fuck
I'm
you.
playing the ignorance card. I was bloody blitzed out of my mind on fucking illicit substances that you keep giving me. I don't know what's happening. This whole thing, how she captures him by the foot and hangs him over the edge, it's too... It seems like there's too much effort involved.
And
You gotta
that
get out of your...
We're led to believe that this is Michael being
Cagey.
cagey. He wasn't even there. He was wandering around with a big knife,
Well, Jared,
pretending
you
to
make
be
a
a
good
paramedic.
point. He was not there.
Yeah.
So he's unaware of how the other bloke reacted.
No, that's right. And he's also it's like him pulling, like, we've never known Michael to be one that kind of sets traps or lays some bait, like that sort of shit. I don't think it's all that effective.
Look. Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, that was
I do like the fact that they both go over the edge and then she lands on the knife and then she kind of... I do like all this stuff
Yeah.
where she...
It's not a bad end to a sequence that I don't really like.
No. She gives him a kiss and then says, "See you in hell."
Yeah, pretty average way to go out of the series, and then she comes back and we're pretty happy with that. I need to go out of the series with a whimper again.
I know.
So it's
She
kind
doesn't
of,
even get to throw down. It seems funny, but 2018's finale seems more likely should have been an ends.
yeah.
Like, that's where you throw down. You have the big showdown at the house.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, it was Corey Cunningham. You fucking hell. Honestly.
God.
But you know, they zagged, mate, so that makes it a good film, I believe.
Horseshit. You can zag all you want, but a zag doesn't make up for a poorly written bit of work that's in no way fits with the previous two films that you fucking put together. Yeah, I hate this. I really do. I don't need this in...
Are we led to believe that he's just framed him?
Yeah.
So Michael not only fucking plays cagey upstairs with Laurie on the roof, but he then frames a guy for the murders he just committed?
Correct.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's back down. It looks like he's almost heading back to the
Oh, no.
headquarters of the cult.
Oh, there's a woman I impregnated giving birth down here. I better follow the candles, the burning candles.
Oh dear.
Holy shit. Surely we have to do a commentary of fucking 6. Producer's cut. We haven't done producer's cut. We really do need to do that. I mean, no one here, everyone listening to this has just gone, fuck no, you don't need to do that. Please don't do that. Okay, so now we're at
Does this fit into my... I can't remember whether this fits in, but remember I spoke about how every time we seem to come to a university lecture, it seems like the lecturer has just started their lecture with about 2 minutes to go in the lesson, and then he goes, big, and they're all like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Time's up.
Yeah, you watch.
How did that happen?
Here we go. We're talking about the boogeyman and stuff, and then boom, bring make sure you got your homework papers for me next week. That's usually how it fucking ends.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this right out there, and I don't want to knock this young lass as far as being an actress, but she's one of the least interesting final girls there is in this entire series. Like, it is just... She makes no impact whatsoever.
No.
See, this is why I always...
Walk that! Don't ride your bike on campus, please.
That sort of fucking scooter? Like, that's a motorbike. Minimum, it's an electric scooter, not one of those fucking ones that you've got.
Yeah. Yeah, get off it, walk it. No, I think you're right. I think she doesn't...
She makes no impact. That girl makes more impact.
Yeah.
Katie Sackhoff. She's much more... she brings much more to it. And this is why I always point back to Busta Rhymes about I love him and I hate him. Is at least he makes some fucking impact. Like, we see him, we know he's there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Busta Rhymes turned up undersold it for the whole fucking time, and then we went, oh, was he there? We know he's there.
But yeah, she's again, like, what is there to do? Like, we spend so much time wandering around the house with everybody that there's not really...
There's too many characters.
There's not really time to whip together a...
There's too many characters too.
Did he just serve her up a carrot stick and then start fucking celebrating because it tasted right?
No. There's something else they've got going on.
He's whipping up a cruditata or something like that.
No. I think that it's because they got into the fucking
That's
thing.
Right.
The stupid bloody reality show. I mean, he gave her a carrot stick. He told her it was fucking any good. It's a carrot stick. I mean, they come out of the ground. You did nothing to it.
Tastes like a carrot stick.
Yeah. What'd you do to it? Dangertainment. Look, this was irrelevant. Like fucking six minutes after it came out.
Yeah.
The whole idea of the reality television show.
Well, the reality TV, not so much, but the whole internet base of it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. And the whole online conversations and stuff he's having with that other bloke.
Yeah.
That stuff is dated immediately.
Oh
my god. Fucking Crazy Ralph also goes to uni with us.
Yeah. He actually looks like Crazy Ralph. It's Crazy Ralph the college years. It's fucking ridiculous.
And he's sniffing panties and shit as well. Honestly, take it down a notch.
Oh, God.
He never put the knife down again.
This guy never got a job again.
Yeah. And then you've been asked to fucking leave the school after this, you dickhead. You know he took he surreptitiously took a couple of pairs of panties off that. His fucking
Yeah, it was like the magician. While he was with one hand, he was leaning towards a stick, and the other hand was picking a pair to put in his pocket. I forgot about the
fucking... You're not going to believe what I've got myself into.
I forgot about the singing
fucking
part.
year 8.
Yeah. Deccan's 40. He's munching on a bag of Cheetos. 2 litre Mountain Dew in the other hand.
Okay, so one thing I will give this is it does forecast the idea of, like, lying in your profile.
Catfishing going on.
Does she actually meet Deckard?
At the end? It's right at the end.
Oh, fuck, I'm going ahead of this, but quite frankly, she'd be going, you lied to me!
I can't stop. I can't believe I forgot that guy. I finished off with a before he fucking wandered out of the room. That's fucking brilliant.
He was seriously disturbed. Like, honestly, they fucking threw him out.
Yeah,
They threw him out.
He's been called into the Dean's office and been told, this is the fucking 15th complaint we've had about you.
On your floor, where you live, underwear goes missing a lot. Key to comment.
Oh, well, you know what it's like, Dean. It's the annual panty raid. I'm the panty raid champion. I've got a reputation to uphold. Tyra Banks is fucking horrible in this movie.
Yeah,
you
terrible,
can see why
terrible.
she didn't do any more acting, because she's really bad.
She didn't. But fucking, see, Buster just kicks it up. And not.
But why does he always have that kind of expression on his face where he's kind of...
Because that's...
like this fucking self-congratulatory fucking face that he's always got on.
Well, I think that's, him. That's just him, right?
No, he's cheesing it up.
He is choosing
Big
it,
time.
yeah. But at least at the minimum, and I'll fucking give him some credit, Jared, because I'm not going to give him a lot of credit later, because things are going to come undone for Buster. But at the minimum, he read this. They offered this to him because of LL Cool J from H2O.
Yeah,
That was the word I heard, is that everyone
course.
liked what LL Cool J did. What people forgot to realise that LL Cool J was a small part in H2O.
Yeah.
He wasn't a fucking big part.
And...
he's a better actor too,
correct
I
me if
think.
I'm wrong, he'd already acted before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Buster had done a lot before this.
But Buster, he read this. They said, we really want you to do it. Here's some cash. And he said, you know what, I'm just going to fucking go overboard. Because that's the only way to take this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking cheesy.
Yeah. The one thing I do like about this part is it does take the piss out of it. I mean, you look at this and you can fucking draw parallels with the people that they were putting on Big Brother and shit at the time.
Yeah.
Like this. That's the moment I knew that Buster was not our man.
Yeah, look, he's not Denzel. I will say that.
This is where things really start to go pear-shaped for Buster. He spends this whole sequence talking to himself.
Yeah, well, why was Rick Rosenthal going...
See?
Yeah.
Why is he asking who's knocking on my door?
Why isn't Rick Rosenthal going...
Buster, stop. Just answer the door.
Yeah, Buster, you do not have to... You do not have to speak everything you do.
Yeah.
That's not
That's it.
required.
We don't need a running commentary on you performing any old action.
But
in the
was
movie.
he like Master... Who was the guy who turned up and... Old Dirty Bastard?
Old Dirty Bastard.
And passed out and slept and shit? You don't think Buster was doing that, do you?
I don't think Buster was doing that. I think Buster was professional enough.
Oh, fuck
It was
yeah.
just the acting skills were not quite all there.
Yeah, she's just got no, like... She can't strike anything off him either. Do you know what I mean?
But there's nothing to strike.
I know, but the thing is that
I mean,
she's...
what's she done or said in this movie so far?
Nothing. Zero.
Correct.
So, she's got no presence either. Like, he's overhamming it and she's fucking doing nothing. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, what do you do when you're smothered in ham, Adam?
You fucking eat your way out of it.
Yeah, you chew the scenery.
Yeah,
including all that ham.
what? I take it up to fucking... I take it up to the levels required. You know?
I take it up. I just, when Buster's telling that to me, I just look at him and go, to the nearest comic store.
I stole some panties today.
I was harsh on that bloke. I think so far he's stolen the movie.
Stole the show, along with a couple of thongs. Yeah, look, I feel like the movie... But this sort of shit, like, what's the fucking point of her seeing Michael? Like,
Yeah.
briefly in the background. Like, what does that do? Because she has no connection to Michael.
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff is it's interesting in this because she's playing this weird, like she gets to be the
Over the top
one, but then it wasn't that long after this that she was doing Battlestar Galactica, and she's pretty much just played it sort of straightish ever since. So it's completely different to just about everything else she's ever done. Did you say they're in the 8th grade?
No, they're
about
in
6th.
10th grade. I can't go out tonight. I told Sarah I'd fucking watch her on TV, on the internet.
Your sister invited us. She wouldn't tell you whether or not it was. Okay, that's besides the point. You're secure.
This stuff didn't need to be there, Jared.
No.
Even if you had the internet reality show Dangertainment,
Well, the
which is
connection,
fine,
like
but this stuff,
the connection to like finding a line to the household
yeah, but
does
you
have some stuff to add later
yeah,
on.
but you
but
didn't
it's-
actually need it.
But look at what she's using.
She's using a fucking, is that a Hewlett Packard? Fucking hell. She's using a laptop. No, but you know what I mean? You could have cut all that out, Jared. They could have just it was an internet streamed reality show and they had to band together in the house and get the fuck out. Like, I feel like the Deckard stuff is stupid. Because it has no payoff either, really, does it?
Well, it does because he ends up.
What? He's in the 8th grade?
No, but he ends up like
Helping her.
to survive. But you know, could you have done without that?
Yes.
Made a reasonable Halloween movie, probably.
I don't know. All the others have done without it. To reasonably decent success.
I've got an idea. You could have had him just fucking go off the planet and find Michael Myers, pinch his mask, and start killing everyone. That seems to be what we were running with lately.
That sounds interesting. No, you know what you could have done?
It's a Zag, so it's an absolute winner.
What he could have done, Jared, is had Deckard in the house with them. The Deckard character, but he's a university student, and they start to connect. A bit like that creepy prick in Halloween 2, who's offering to get Laurie a Coke, and while she's partially fucking inebriated on drugs.
Yeah. Look, I'm concussed. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm not in any way, shape, or form in the right mind at the moment. So don't think we're dating, which he seemed to think he was.
I do like that part.
What?
That guy that tells her, I went to Long Beach State, same as Spielberg, and then fucking wanders off.
Yeah. Tyra Banks is a cameo, basically.
Yeah.
Because there isn't much for her to do.
Could have done without that too.
And then, so is that guy from, it's not Step Up. What was the dance movie that other guy was in, the chef dude?
Oh fuck, I don't know, mate. You're the dance movie expert.
It wasn't Step Up.
You've watched all of them.
Wasn't
Save the
Step Up
Last
to
Dance,
the Streets.
wasn't it?
Save the Last Dance. See, fuck, what
There
are you
you go.
talking about? You know better than I do.
Well, I know the title. I haven't seen it. You probably have.
I have, yeah.
There you go. Of course you have. You've
Look,
probably seen it a couple
I've
of
seen
times.
Step Ups 1 through 4. So fucking shut up.
This is actually,
Look, this would be one of the better kills where he jams him through the throat with his...
well, that's
I don't know, run
Oh,
for
look
your
at that.
life before...
it feels like that's a nod to Peeping Tom. I didn't actually know that when I'd fucking...
Is that a CGI mask? Holy shit.
I don't think so.
It looked like it.
It's just a shit mask.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad kill. Him getting stabbed by the end of the camera. Kind of cool. I'll cop that. Jesus, how long does it take to make the coffee? Because fuck, he's dragging a corpse out of the way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so that's the car he
The
took.
tripod's fucking sitting in the shot. Tyra.
Okay, and we've also got... I wish it was Shitbreak. It's not. It's the other bloke from American Pie.
Yeah.
The lesser known guy from American Pie. Is that Michael?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Fucking duck.
Yeah.
Get surreptitious, Michael. Just hang loose in the back. Okay, so they've picked a group. They're ready to go in.
But they've picked a group who you just...
But there was no one else. Like, they didn't even have like a... Oh, but that's right. They'd already picked them, hadn't they? They'd already received their... And I'm sure you can turn these down, can't you? Like, you can actually say, I don't want to do it.
She did. Buster talked around. Have you already forgotten that?
No, but you get your email and you say, no thanks. See you later. I'm going to university to get an arts degree.
But see, out of this group, like you said, the ones that we're supposed to latch onto are just, it's just so bland.
Well, there are none.
Katie Sackhoff comes out on top.
Yeah. She's the only one that I sort of have initial sort of interest in.
And then the guy with the dark glasses that says weird shit, it's just like, please. Like, why?
Yeah,
why do we do this?
He's the guy that you find in your neighbourhood, in your apartment, going, "I'm not well." That guy, that's the guy.
Yeah,
hang on,
pretty
mate,
much.
I'm not well.
See, this could have been used to some reasonable effect.
Yeah, agreed. I think the idea of having like GoPro cameras and stuff on your head and everything, and Michael's walking through that.
I mean, if it had been
It's so ham-fisted though, Jared. That's the problem.
if it had been closer to when Blair Witch was blowing up, or after something like Paranormal Activity, you could imagine that the whole movie might have been that.
Yeah.
Like, it might have been all through that
lens.
told through that lens.
See, I don't know if Michael Myers would work that way, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need more of... They need to show him more. Although I guess each camera just destroyed by him as he kills them off.
How all those movies work around that in some way or another to varying degrees of success. But you can imagine that, you know, they just enter the house and initially you're just seeing Michael in the background on occasion or something like that,
and then slowly he starts killing them off, and these cameras disappear.
Yeah,
people's cameras disappear.
Not saying that would have been good, but I'm saying, you know, there was a couple of periods where that might have been the...
Well, remember they talked about doing a Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Found footage.
Yeah. Smells fresh.
I mean...
Fucking hell. Those jarred things, I could smell that fucking 5 years out of date.
Well, Jared, this
fresh.
is the thing. I know it was early reality TV. You know, I know that people didn't... At this point in time, in 2002, people didn't understand that reality TV was kind of fucking not reality. But... It's like these guys think this is the actual Myers house, and it's actually, you know, the way it was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which it's clearly not. Fucking come on.
No.
See, this would have been... I think if you'd have shot it like that all the way, it might have been hard.
It would have been hard, but I think that's partially to do with the fucking how this looks when they put it through those cameras.
That looks terrible, and the fucking direction sucks. Well, I mean, it's no surprise that Rosenthal didn't do a lot of movies. And it also brings me back to why Halloween 2, his version may not have worked. Like the version that he wanted to do when they sort of... Carpenter brought in more gore and stuff, which wasn't necessarily that necessary, but supposedly Carpenter saw the first cut and said it's fucking not scary at all. So he intervened in part 2. So that wouldn't surprise me, because this is kind of very badly directed.
You're pretty harsh on old Rick.
No, I'm harsh on him, but it's just that I don't think this is one of the worst directed of the lot. Yeah. That includes Rob Zombie. I actually think the original Halloween remake is better directed than this.
I think Ric Flair probably could have done a better job.
Ric Flair, Jared, not Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Oh, this is the party that's supposed to be at.
Yes.
Okay, so they must be in year 10. Are they 16?
Possibly.
And maybe they're 18.
No, they're not 18.
No,
I mean,
because-
the shorter one looks about fucking 12.
I know, but the others are in at university, so that means they're in their 20s. So these guys could be 17, 18.
I went to uni when I was 18.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I was a
So
bit
I'd
older.
say 16.
Clearly I was a bit older. And that says nothing about my abilities.
You're just finding your way in life, Adam. Managed
You
to
looked at
find
my
your way.
hair. I think I was also experimenting with my hair at the same time.
Managed to find your way to the uni bar a couple of times.
I knew how to get to the uni bar from anywhere on campus.
Yeah, I could
But I
find it.
couldn't get to
I
anything else.
could
I couldn't
smell
get to
out
my
the uni
classes.
bar. I could not get to a lecture if you if you paid me.
Yeah, but that was because I wasn't on the ground. Usually when those things were happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miles has turned up. Sorry, we've left everyone in a little bit behind here. But Miles has turned up to the party at his friend's place and proceeded to go into it
Immediately.
his fucking computer.
Immediately
And you know
ran
what?
into-
That's dial-up, Jared.
It's
That
dial-up.
Like that's
Yeah.
that's a 15 gig plan. If you're lucky.
Exactly. Someone's looking at that phone bill going, who the fuck is on the internet? I think he ran into the bloke that was pitching panties and then said, fuck it, I'm going in here.
I know. That guy started going across the room. And Miles went, fuck, I better go. See, but all this sort of shit, like, they're all standing around
Well,
and
why are
lighting
we
candles.
cutting-
We cut to
Why
Michael,
are we cutting Michael's face in on that shit?
and we show a bloody knife and stuff. Does that mean he's right there or not?
It means nothing.
Yeah, okay. And then this guy, this is a dial-up internet, Jared. This thing's getting fucking... if he's on this for more than 10 minutes...
Yeah. Yeah, they forgot the part where it cut off and then he has to go through the all that again. And fucking...
And he also forgot the part where the family walk in and go, what the fuck are you doing on my internet, you turd? There was no such thing as an endless internet back then.
No.
I mean, now we've got, Wi-Fi. I don't even check anymore. I haven't checked in fucking years as to how many gigs I've used in a month.
No, I haven't checked in a long time.
But I do remember in the early days when we had a dial-up one, and it was actually like a USB.
Yeah.
Went into the computer. It
Yep.
had 15 gig.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
So it had to be
For a
fucking
month.
It had to be watched fucking like a hawk.
Yeah. You get on the thing, open up the thing that had the meter on it.
Oh,
and it's like,
God. Okay, we're back in the Myers house. These guys are looking around. This guy is pestering her for a route.
yeah.
Oh my God.
This was pretty much the end of his career in like movies that are going to cinema, right?
Was he also in Freddy Got Fingered? No.
I don't
Well,
recall him in Freddy Got Fingered, but
did you see it?
I've seen it a couple of times.
Fuck?
We had an ongoing sort of back and forth with a couple of mates. I had a couple of mates that fucking loved it, and I hated it. So they used to chuck it on. We go to a party or something, they'd fucking chuck on Freddy Got Fingered. And I was like, you guys are killing me. I did not find Tom Green
this
very funny.
is this also possibly, a bit ahead of itself on the OnlyFans type of sort of situation? Because that's what he's saying.
Titillation?
That's basically what he's saying. If you
Yeah.
show a bit of skin, it could light up the net for you, and you could become famous from it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what currently goes on.
Yeah. Not sure that's exactly what they were.
Not
going
quite.
for.
I don't think they were
Quickly.
going for it, but it kind of feels like it's a little bit.
I like yeah, he's blowing up too because he saw that the shirt was coming up. Oh shit! What happened to the internet?
yeah. It's not because you're trying to find out where Sarah's going. You fucking dirty bug.
I love that we end up with this too. Like he's cutting himself off, watching it, and then by the by the end of
Everybody's in
it,
there.
everyone's in there.
It's like a fucking bachelorette watch party. And you know how stupid those things
Oh
are.
man.
Although I believe we've now got the Golden Bachelor. He's fucking 70. And I said to Kathy the other day, so the rose ceremony's at 3 p.m. And they drink Metamucil.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, and it's got to wrap up quickly because he's got to get married before he fucking cucks it by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's a 3-week, 3-week shoot.
This is
So this
out
is
of
where,
control.
this is where we start looking around. We've got this guy's a bit of a perv. We've got the other girl. These two start sort of talking.
So, out of the male characters in the house, we've got two blokes that are just desperate for any sort of sexual interaction, and one bloke who can't stop talking about cooking.
Well, fuck, Jared, I'm going to be honest with you. You could put me in a room with 4 or 5 of my colleagues and probably got the same fucking
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I think it's the classic thing of overcompensation, right? It's 2002, yet these guys are still acting like it's the 1980s type of thing, right? Instead of trying to separate the male characters and make them a little bit different and have a little bit of interest about who the characters are, they couldn't give a shit, so they just give you the simple stereotypes. Lecherous, sleaze, weirdo.
But they double up on the lecherous sleaze.
Well, yeah, in a way.
But that's all right. I mean, shit. One of them's overtly a sleaze. The other one just does it on the sly.
I'm a good bloke, but show some
Yeah, we're in a room with nobody else other than everyone that's watching us. So show us. Come on.
Yeah, we're in a room with nobody else. See that there, that shot there? For a split second, they showed him walking out, and the camera was facing. I know he's not Shitbreak, but I'm going to call him Shitbreak from now on. So Shitbreak's coming out, and he's holding his torch backwards that way, and you just see Michael's mask for a split second in the torchlight. Yeah. And then, of course, then they cut back the opposite direction and show Michael standing there with up close with the knife there. Yeah. Cut that one away.
They needed to do
just
more
have
of
him in
that.
the background for a split second.
So they needed to do more of that with just the cameras.
Yeah,
I reckon.
but it's like...
You should have seen. There should have been more where you just see Michael in.
But that's what I'm saying. Rick Rosenthal thinks, well, fuck, people won't notice. So I better make it explicit that here he is. I better make it slow-mo as well. Slow it down for you so you fucking know what happened.
You are down on Rosenthal.
No, I'm very down on Rosenthal.
Very down on Rosenthal.
Is that?
I mean, is this the third time in the movie where there is multiple screens, and at the time that someone's getting killed, they're looking away?
Yeah.
That's the third time they've done it.
So clearly these fucking idiots aren't ever watching.
Yes. But does this... I don't know how they explain the fact that there's a fucking supposedly people watching it on the internet that don't pick that up. Probably because they're all still on dial-up.
I know. This is going great, guys. There's fucking 400,000 people who can't get into it. All they can hear is... So, that was Shitbreak, was it? Who was stabbed in the top of the head. Okay, so he's gone.
Yeah.
But, Jared, this is a 2-story house. I mean, this is over in an hour.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you walk through this place in an hour.
Yeah. But don't they have to stay in there overnight?
Oh,
Did Busta
I
Rhymes
can't
say
remember.
that?
So why wouldn't you just fucking...
Maybe he didn't.
Oh,
Maybe I'm
maybe.
just making that up.
Maybe you are making that up.
I probably am.
But it does sound right. That's what it should be.
Mm.
You have to stay overnight.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Is this that Michael Myers thing?
Am I mistaken, or was that guy not already in the shot? The last time we went there,
Yeah,
the dude in the red
he
suit
was-
was there,
yeah, he was
and then he just wanders in and
Well,
goes, hey, is this that Michael Myers thing?
I'm going to throw this at you. If I'm at a party getting on the piss, I'm probably not really interested in this, although we did sit down and watch Sylvester Stallone.
I was going to say, just stop there, because we've done that, probably that very thing multiple times. We've done it with Sylvester Stallone, we've done it with numerous movies, like Wrestlers. I think we did it with Wrestlers, just sat down and fucking punched through a few episodes of that. I thought,
So what do you say? You say I've got a leg to stand on.
pretty much.
If it's party time, I'm in there watching the Michael Myers
Yeah.
fucking internet show.
Pretty much.
It's probably true.
Yeah, this is we're not far from the part where, well, we might be far from the part. My memory's a bit hazy, but remember where they find his little hideout?
Yes,
And then it's fake, and
Yeah.
me and you had a back and forth where I said, yeah, but they then established that there is a little hideout that he's been fucking living in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Again, I don't think I put that much thought into it because
No.
I just assumed they'd made it.
So we need to
We need to make sure. We need to establish.
we need to
that's
keep on top of that, because I'm certain there's a bit towards the end where
Where
there
he
is
was
the
living
hideout and he's essentially living there.
But-
Isn't that where they find that he's eating fucking rats or something?
Yeah, but had he been living there for
I
3
wonder
years?
he's got the fucking the shits. I'd have more than that if I was eating rats.
Let me tell you something. He would not be 6'4", fucking 240 if he's eating dogs and rats. He's like 180. he's lithe. He's lean.
He's not lifting anyone off the ground, because as
Fuck
soon as he
no.
exerts a bit of pressure,
He's-
there's something blowing out the back end.
He is like Preston Lacey. He shits for no apparent reason.
And again, he's in the same age bracket. You go, why am I still shitting myself? Why am I doing this again?
But this, I tell you, we're fucking 40 something minutes in, or 50 minutes in. And I can tell you the problem from minute one, apart from Busta Rhymes. Characters that you couldn't give two shits about. Like you don't
Yeah.
know any of these people.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even know Sarah. All you
But
know
no,
is that she's
there's-
connected to Deckard.
But there's nothing developing.
Yeah, nothing's being developed because all they're doing is walking around looking at this house.
Yeah.
And this is where the problem lies.
And she doesn't really even have her own story outside of, I'm talking to a bloke on the internet.
I'm being catfish.
Being catfished to the net.
If that's what it was, though, that would have been interesting. Yeah. I thought everything was going well until he asked me for my credit card number.
Yeah.
I thought we were soulmates.
I'm being catfished by the
He
rock.
said he was from. He said he was from Nigeria. He didn't buy my credit card details.
Oh, God.
But you don't know any of these people, and you're absolutely right, Jared. They don't build any character arcs. So you've got these two guys downstairs in this, like, in the underground section, and they've had all of about 2 lines
Yeah.
of dialogue.
Yep.
So why do I want to see these people? What you need to do is put 5 people in the house.
What you
Right.
needed to do was just put Busta Rhymes on screen for the entire movie, talking to himself for 90 minutes.
Yeah, Michael's going to go in here. Oh, Michael's killed that guy. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm going to dress up as Michael and scare some people.
What's that sound coming over from that room over there? I better go investigate it. I really hope it's not Michael Myers.
Oh, it is. Oh, fuck. But you know what I mean? Like, you put 5 people in the house, you make it a minimalist slasher.
A minimalist slasher?
Yeah.
Shit.
So you put 5 people in your house, you build some character with them, you put them together.
What are they? What's the character? What are they doing?
Well, one of them's being catfish.
I say one of them's being catfished. One of them, I say you bump up culinary school to be the ultimate kind of art. I don't think I can make it to culinary school.
Yeah, no.
By the end of the movie, I believe I can. I believe my chopped carrots taste good enough that I
No,
can
when
make it to
Michael
culinary
chopped my
school.
fucking arm off, I looked at it and thought, clean cut.
I I wonder, is that a Ginsu knife that Michael
Did he just Julienne my arm, or is it fucking Van Dyke? He Van Dyke's my arm prior to my death.
Oh, shit.
No. Okay, so you've got one. You got her who's being catfished.
Yeah.
So you got Sarah being catfished.
You got the chef who at the start of the movie is only, he had he had his arm Julienne in an accident, so now he's only got the confidence to use a fucking slap chopper.
Can I just say this? I am not having sex, A, on the internet, and B, I'm not having fucking sex in a dirty, dank underground thing that
No.
Michael Myers supposedly lived in.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense whatsoever.
God.
And this is obviously where it showcases that this was been made up. Well, this has all been made.
Yeah.
This isn't actually Michael Myers'
Yes.
house.
Which isn't a bad, that part of this is not such a bad thing. I like that they...
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious when they start pulling things like, it's a Michael Myers stuntman, he bumps into the real Michael Myers, but that actually ends up being one of the more fun scenes in the fucking thing.
Yeah, and again, but again, this kind of falls back on the whole thing of reality television not being real.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. That's fair enough. And again, Jared, was Michael living here for those 3 years he's been missing?
I think ultimately we get the answer that it's yes. You were in the camp of no. It was the fake one, and we don't come back to it.
I think it's because I never looked that close.
I'm putting it out there. I believe from the last time I watched it, I'm pretty sure they come back and do find that yes, there is somewhere that he's been living and dining with some fresh spices apparently that were found in the house.
Well, when you fucking cook a rat, you do need some basil and some fucking...
A little bit of marjoram, some oregano.
Exactly. Need some herbs on it. Now, there's 2 Michaels in the shot here. Initially there I was like, why are we showing Michael fucking wandering around? And then I was like, oh yeah, this is the Busta Rhymes bit.
Yeah, but see that? When he chooses to use that internet angle, it makes things look fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're still directing when you're doing that.
No, not if you're Rick Rosenthal. There's fucking someone else. Second unit does that, man. His fucking mouth's moving.
I know.
Jesus, Buster.
That is a slightly different mask too, isn't
Yeah.
it? That one looks more like part 6 or something.
I do like the fact that he's fucking poking Michael in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Going, your shit's not working up there.
Look, this bit, I get a laugh out of this. I think this is actually quite fun. This is Busta Rhymes' shining moment for mine.
Yeah. Because he's mumbling through the mask and shit. This is the thing, though. Why would Michael not kill him?
No explanation.
You know what I mean?
But again, why did he have to just talk to himself at the end there?
I don't know.
He does it the whole
well,
fucking
he's
movie.
explaining. I've just told Michael Myers to fuck off.
Yeah, because I may have missed that for the previous 60 seconds.
Well, Jared, it was on screen, but if this was... Like, if I couldn't see this, at least I would know what had happened.
I think if you couldn't see it, you'd be better off.
Possibly, yeah. Currently, I don't wish to see what this is. Hang on, is this where we find Michael's actual shit?
Yeah, I think this is where they find the fake little fucking place that he's been living. Mind you, from street level, the house doesn't look that big.
No.
But we're going into fucking tunnels and...
Well, Danger Tainment must have spent fucking a few $100,000 to build whatever's below it.
build some secret tunnels and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff, like, these characters are just so fucking boring, and this stuff is so boring.
Yeah.
And Michael is nowhere to be seen, and he's just been chastised by fucking Buster Rhymes. That's the last time we saw him. He was told by Buster Rhymes to fuck off, and he did.
It's not going to be the last time that Buster Rhymes treats Michael poorly.
Do you think Michael wandered off and then went, that's what I should have said?
Yeah, yeah.
This is all fake Michael.
Yes.
We've got some toys and some stuffed toys with shit stabbed into it, and then a picture of Laurie Strode. I love the picture they put up there. Like, so that was from a fucking news article. It's a picture. She survives Halloween massacre. And a picture of fucking Laurie smiling at her.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all props, or is it not? There's a dead rat, or a rat that's still alive but gutted. Look, that was unnecessary, Jared. Is that Buster Rhymes?
No, that's Michael, isn't it?
I fucking don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's Michael.
Oh, that's right. Doesn't he shove her through this? Or? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he shoves her on that. I mean, this
See,
is...
again, poor use of the
But it's shot so
cameras.
poorly, Jared. Like, fuck, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's annoying because you can see those, like, he keeps splicing into those cameras, like, inside the house cameras. But it's like there's no effort made to, like, craft
To give it some
anything
style.
out of that. It's just like the shit shot that you would actually get if we were in that situation, but you're making a fucking movie.
What happened to her head camera? Why does no one see what happened? They do.
Yeah, they saw it. But they, yeah.
So, but how does
So
he
why
know?
did that not happen with Thomas whatever's character that got stabbed in the top of the head?
Shipwreck.
Because it was only Buster and Tyra that supposedly couldn't see that. I thought they were getting the other angles on the...
Okay, someone's on the gear.
I guess I'm led to believe that it's what, you know, Buster,
Are they
Buster and
smoking
Tyra...
the fucking spices?
Yeah, I think that's what they found the spice rack. And they've, yeah, Buster and Tyra are putting particular camera angles on.
They're
They're directing on the fucking on Dangertainment's website.
So we have not seen Sarah, and she has not spoken for about 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
Now, if she's supposed to be,
And
why is that in
slow-mo.
slow motion?
Which,
Just
again-
because Michael's there.
it comes back to this is the biggest
Padding?
problem with
Is it
her.
padding
It's
it out?
just well, that's the slow mos, but she just does. There's absolutely nothing there for the character to do.
That's Tyra. No, sorry, that's Buster.
Buster. I mean, fuck, that's like Scary Movie. They open the door and the fucking amount of smoke that comes out of the
Exactly.
fucking thing.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, she disappears for 20 fucking minutes. So she doesn't even have a conversation with Deckard
No.
in that time.
No.
So where's the connection between those two?
Well,
It is-
they don't
it's-
really
that's barely even
re-establish it.
created.
They don't really re-establish it until she gets her hand on a fucking Palm Pilot or whatever she's using, the Hewlett Packard. Okay, well if he's saying cut to a different camera angle, that suggests they probably should have seen someone should have seen not Shitbreak get killed.
You knew you didn't have a show anyone watch, so you us all up in our fucking expense.
Expensive, what you talking about? You ain't contributing 9% of none of this shit. Besides, nobody want to see any of y'all running around an empty house. Possibly
You got that right, Buster.
None of them don't like reality, first of all. Second of all, they think this shit is boring.
Well, this is at least explaining that reality television needs a bit of spice, right? Which, you know, I'll accept that. But the problem you've still got is you have not created any characters that make any fucking decent manoeuvres or do anything interesting.
No.
Like, even Sean Patrick Thomas from Save the Last
Dance
Dance
fame.
yeah, very well known from Save the Last Dance. He has barely said a word.
No.
He got stoned,
Yep.
and he likes cooking, and that's
Yeah,
it. That's all
yeah.
we know. Like, as generic as these characters are, they're even worse. Oh, fuck. Yep, she's finished up. that was a scary movie. Next thing you know, she's just going, what's up? Jesus Christ.
Brilliant. Yeah, there's so much of the just wandering around the house and not doing anything.
Not much is happening. So there's actually no sort of sequencing of where they go either.
Yeah.
They're all going in different directions, so it's not very...
I like how this guy too is. I mean, he seems to be the one that when he was making stupid comments early on, that seemed to be, you know, a reality TV style. I'm going to just say things like I'm going to sound like a dickhead because that's going to get me on camera.
Yeah.
Then every other time we see him, other than the time he's trying to get laid,
Oh, does she get a head? She gets a head cut off, doesn't she?
yeah.
I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You cut her head clean off with a fucking butcher's knife.
Mm-hmm.
Why does
Yeah.
he think that it's real? When everyone else doesn't.
I don't know.
There's no fucking indication why Deckard sees any of this as being...
Because
there's
he's
no reason to believe
because
he's
he's
real.
young and impressionable, Adam.
He's young, he's impressionable, he thinks he's going to be in with one of the girls who's on the show.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. That guy, the guy with the curly hair, that initially was making stupid comments about wanting to strangle the lady in the supermarket line or whatever. It seems like he's playing that up because he knows it's reality TV. You carry on like a dick.
Yeah.
You'll get
But then
on
he
camera.
suddenly, when Freddie goes, we're giving it pizzazz and razzle dazzle.
It's like,
He goes, oh, what the fuck?
yeah. That doesn't make sense to me.
Look, if Michael Myers picks me up by the head, he gets kicked fucking
Kick in the
repeatedly in the junk. Right?
Kick me in the junk.
He doesn't. I don't just let him squeeze my head.
Well, yeah, try something. That appeared to make it really clear that Michael had black paintish sort of things under the eyes there.
Oh, right. Like the footballers used to have.
Yeah.
Friday night footy.
Keep the glare out of your eyes. I don't know. I've never really had too many issues
That
with
never
glare
worked.
bouncing off my cheeks up into my eyeball, but
Exactly.
you know.
But the interesting part about that there is now we know Michael's real. According to these guys, they now know he's real.
Oh, I mean, why are we still talking about the fucking cooking? That's his only character trait.
Yeah. I like to cook. Even when I take on Michael Myers, I throw a bit of fucking herbs in his face. I season him.
Next up, some marinade. We'll find some marinade and pour it over Michael.
And Michael's going to go, I cooked myself. This bit is so fucking stupid. Again,
We're still talking about food.
yeah, mate, yes, I understand you like to cook. For fuck's sake, is there anything else in your life? He doesn't like to cook anymore. He's received a couple of large butcher's knives to the stomach.
Mm-hmm. The nods to the original there just don't work either.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Drives it home.
Mm.
Did you say what was the actor's name as Michael?
Brad Lorry, wasn't it? Brad Lorry.
He's not one of the memorable.
No.
She really is a very talented actress.
They keep going back to that house too to try to make a bit of commentary on the reality TV and watching movies and shit
but
like that.
it's not useful because once again we're finding characters that is sitting around in this thing and we don't get to know any of them either. Like we only know him, but we barely know him.
Yeah. Deckard here. I can imagine it when it's coming up letter by letter.
He's behind you.
He's behind.
You already had your throat cut. Just as it comes through.
Oh, you better run now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
Too late.
you're dead.
He's coming up the stairs. Yes.
This
okay.
it doesn't
He's already
work,
at the top
Jared.
of the
Like,
stairs.
it doesn't work.
No.
Because the realities of that shit back then, it would have taken forever to get those messages.
Mm.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I told you not to scream.
Do you want my help or not?
Yeah,
Jesus.
this is bullshit. What it should have been is it should have been messages throughout the entire thing, and then by the end of it, Deckard's had fucking 10 beers. It's just fucking gobbledygook. It's just 10 beers and then cuts back and the room's empty. Deckard's downstairs fucking tearing it off.
They seem to be, I don't know,
And there were other ways to create that idea of her and Deckard being close. Like, they should have started the show with them talking online.
Yeah.
And building a bit of rapport about the two of them. I like long walks on the beach. I'm 25.
Yeah. I'm 6'3". I go to the gym all day, every day.
I'm currently an influencer. You know what though, Jared?
What do you
tell
do?
people I'm 5'10".
What do you do? Influencer / entrepreneur.
Oh, entrepreneur. Fuck, what am I talking about? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an online entrepreneur though. Yeah, I used to tell people I was 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm 5'8".
You get treated differently.
That's right. People think you're a full size at 5'10", but at 5'8", I'm undersized.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
At
don't
5'10", you're about a 2% chance of making a starting point guard getting in the NBA. At 5'8", no chance. So the ladies treat you a bit differently.
Fucking Muggsy Bogues. Fucking Muggsy Bogues.
Go now in all caps.
I know, but in bold.
Sorry,
too.
in bold, because everything was all caps. We didn't have the technology to do. Dude,
But I think they should have started with her and him online talking.
Yeah.
And building 5
lying
minutes
to each other for 5 minutes.
Well, him lying to her, like in the background, she's talking to her, then it cuts to his place and his mum's going, "Have you done your homework?"
Yeah. But, you know, if it was kind of realistic too, she'd get a message that said, "Do you want to see my penis?" She'd say, "Oh, for fuck's sake, why do I even bother with these fucking stupid apps?"
No, I've got a photo I need to show you.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fucking scumbag. Jeez.
Pops his junk. But you know what, Jared? You're not far off. That'd be what would happen.
Yeah. But you're right, yeah, they probably should have established some sort of relationship there.
Because all you ever get is she has one message with Deckard, and then I think she says something to Katie Sackhoff about him.
Yeah. While she's running people over on her scooter.
Yeah. Now Buster gets handed his ring here, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
handed his ass pretty hard here.
Yep. If he says something like, "Oh, well," I was going to say, if he ends up getting thrown out the window and then says, "Oh my God, how did I just get thrown out the window?" or something stupid like that.
Oh,
that'd be
I'm
the end of it for
on
me.
my back. I think I've broken something. So we're now. Is this the finale?
No,
Isn't it?
Remember, we set some shit on fire.
Oh no, but aren't we coming up to that?
Yeah.
Oh no. No. Oh, for the love of God. Some of that was pretty fucking bad, wasn't it? I mean, he fly kicks Michael out the window.
Yeah, and here's where the other part comes in, right? This house is still on a residential street that looked fairly well lived in. So if he's kicked him out the window, busted the window, there might be some other people around that are still calling police or something. Like,
Is this where we find the rest of where he's been eating? It must be. Because
well, it's either that or the fact that the rat.
he's been living out of the
Yeah.
fucking house.
It's
So who
the-
knows not?
It's the rat that kind of indicates that,
Yeah.
yes, he was actually there. Fucking, he seemed to have a fucking saucepan. So maybe it's a rat stew or something.
That's why he killed that other guy. Because he kept fucking talking about food.
Oh, fuck.
He's still alive, says Deckard. But he was hanging out the front of the house. Like, as you say, there are neighbours going, why is there a fucking guy in a white mask swinging around out the front of that house over there?
Yeah, someone's sitting on their front porch going, "Darling, somebody just got fly kicked out a window. Do you think we should call the police?" Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
It's just those reality TV people.
Yeah, in the house. Oh, fucking stupid. Oh!
That's going to sting a little bit.
I mean, I would have rather that Laurie reappeared.
I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis.
No,
would
Jamie
have.
was not interested. But according to the producers, she was really keen on the script and was desperate to come back and be in it a bit more.
Yeah. What did she have to say about
No,
it?
I wasn't. I did it because I was contractually obliged to fucking do it.
Yeah. And I believe she was dirty that she felt like it was slipped into the previous contract.
It was.
That she
It was.
didn't-
Because it was Kevin Williamson who wrote that bit about
That's why you get your lawyer to read it, Jamie.
Jamie, I know you don't not going to read it, but fuck, you've got people to read it.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that? Kevin Williamson?
Kevin Williamson wrote the crushed larynx bit.
Yeah.
Because that was written during H2O.
And shot during H2O, I believe. They'd already shot that part.
No.
Obviously unbeknownst to Jamie.
Yeah, oh, fuck, Jamie wasn't interested. So this is the thing. Mustafa was into keeping Michael alive no matter what. Because he was his fucking money man. So
Yes, of course.
Jamie's wanting to kill him at the end of 7 was never going to go.
Look, Adam, having had a look at the other stuff that they were whipping out, I'd have been into keeping Michael alive too.
What were they making? Nothing.
Pretty much.
Fucking hell.
Not much going on.
Because this is the thing. I know Jamie wanted to kill him, and you know, and end the Laurie Strode Michael Myers
Yeah.
connection then, but it was never going to happen.
Yeah. But Jamie was into killing Michael here when it's the gravy days.
So fucking-
But come 2018, when, money too tight to mention, we're happy to bring Michael back as much as you want.
I mean, she did kill him again in they well, it's fair to say that they can pretty definitively killed him in Halloween Ends.
Oh, of course. Look, Jamie was fine. She could have not come back for 2018. She would have been fine, but they came up with an offer that was like, you're going to see more of the financial benefits of this than you ever have from this series.
Yeah.
So it would be of benefit for you to slip into the movies.
It behooves you to turn up.
To appear. Because that's what people wanted to see at that point, I guess.
And the fact that the first one made so much money.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening, he made for fucking $10 million. She gets a small slice up front, gets a percentage, and that percentage is worth fucking more money than she's probably seen. Yeah, I'm not really keen on Brad Laurie.
No.
No. But the guy's given nothing to do. Like Michael just
And he's
kinda
also
rumbles
put
on.
on like camera angles and stuff like that don't.
Oh, there's a chainsaw.
Where did we get the chainsaw from? Jesus. But they don't give you the best.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give you the best angles to make Michael look scary or anything. I mean, he's the only one that has to appear in what looks like security footage of him slowly walking. Like, it doesn't work.
See, like, there's no conviction to that. And again, I don't know if it's the actress's fault or not, but fuck. She doesn't look convincing at all holding that thing.
No.
Or getting angry about the fact that Michael killed her friends.
Nope.
Now, the whole joint's on fire.
Yep. I do have one Halloween Resurrection t-shirt that is based around this part, the flames and everything, so...
Yeah?
I do. It was a good t-shirt. It was on sale.
Send that one back.
I had to overlook my
Distaste
distaste for
for this.
this one not necessarily being my favourite of the series.
Yeah, look, I'm going to come out and say this one sucks. Like, well, it's pretty low.
It's low on the
It's
list.
pretty low
for
on the
sure.
list, and there's a lot of problems with it, in my opinion.
Again, a Michael throwback that just doesn't work. Like, I don't know. That one's not Brad Laurie's fault. I think
No.
that's more Rick.
And I'm probably being a little bit hard on Brad Laurie because, again, he has to be directed. And, you know, he's probably there for stunt work. Would that be fair?
Yeah, of course.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
There it is. That's the other thing. We see Busta Rhymes watching one martial arts film, and then we're led to believe that he's able to just. He's just able to turn up and start whipping some of that stuff out.
And again, Michael, you think would dispatch him pretty easily.
Is that the junk? Michael.
He electrocuted Michael's junk.
Michael Sizzle Dick Myers is fucking.
I mean, he tasered Michael's junk. What are we doing? Yeah, look, this one's got a lot of problems. It feels dated and
Yeah, it definitely feels. It's probably the pick if you're looking at dated.
yeah.
I mean, Halloween 5's got a bit of that, the way that some of the people are carrying on and whatnot.
But
This
this
one-
one is heavily dated by
this one-
the technological angle.
I think, yeah, very much so.
It doesn't have many. It doesn't have any character development. Even the kills aren't that great. Like,
This is where Deckard shows up, isn't it?
I don't know. Does he? They look across a crowded room. He's dressed like fucking Samuel L. Jackson or John
Yeah, she looks
Travolta.
across the street and he's
There's a
standing there
small
with
child.
He's standing there with the boombox over his head.
Yeah, say anything. He doesn't fucking say anything work, and he looks like he's about 15. No, does he turn up? No, he doesn't turn up.
Yeah, okay. I'm incorrect. So they never even
They
meet.
never even meet. So this whole thing comes to fuck all, nothing. Right? So why even have
Other
it?
than this place, the life of the party.
Oh yeah,
So
time to get shit, mate.
Someone should have yelled that out.
Yeah.
Mr. Harris, would you like to make
I mean, this comes off as so ridiculous too. Yeah, just terrible. Buster, you were requesting the dancing. You were the one putting the cameras there for people to dance for.
Yeah, well, it seems strange that Freddie would do that. Do you know what I mean? His business was this. So
Yep, and I get that he's been attacked. By
it
the
feels
guy
like
who-
Sarah should say it,
Yeah.
but because Buster's the star,
Yeah.
it's given to him. And I'm not saying that Buster demanded it. I'm saying that they gave it to Buster because he is the star of the show. But she should be the one who says those lines, because it's like,
The cameraman's just sneaking up there in the background. There's two police officers with their fucking hands in their pockets. Come on, fellas. You've got one job to do here.
yeah, get hold of him.
You're standing next to the tape, making sure people don't cross it.
Now this ending sucks too. Does everybody know who Michael Myers is?
Yeah. Of course. Everyone knows.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't like this ending. I believe there are several others. Is that not correct? There's some other alternate endings, but I don't think any of them were any good. Well,
Okay.
I
Well, I mean, we've got the collector's editions there, Adams. We've
I
got to
think
just
this is
dive
the
in and
worst
see if
of
there's
the
anything
lot.
in there. Yeah,
do
there's-
his eyes just open? Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, that house burned to the ground, Jared. His whole fucking head would have been burned up. Okay. How did you feel about seeing that again?
Yeah, I don't love it. it's not my favourite. I
You
mean,
sound like you're being diplomatic.
well, of course, any old time's a good time to watch
The Halloween.
any Halloween, Elm Street, Friday the 13th, any of that stuff, but it's not the one that I would pick if anyone was saying to me, show me the best Halloween, or show me a good Halloween movie. This would not be on any.
No.
I'd have no reason to show this to
I
anyone.
might
They could
have-
ask me for any kind of angle, and this would be last on the list every time, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I do.
Halloween 2.
I do have a distaste for both Rob Zombie ones.
Halloween 2 would be the last on the list.
Yeah,
This would
Rob
be
Zombie's
right at
first
the
one's better than this. There's parts of his second one that I feel he got right. There's a lot he got very, very wrong, but I think overall I would probably lean towards this one. But it's not good.
No, it's not. I would say it's one of the worst by far. It's just got nothing really going for it. In the sense of even a Halloween picture. So
Yeah.
it doesn't even have a couple of neat little gags or anything done. It's all just pretty standard and pretty boring.
You're right.
So yeah, not my bag at all. But that is Halloween Resurrection. We continue through the month of October. We'll try and crack out another couple of horror pictures before that. But keep your eyes out for what comes up next. But until then, take it easy, everyone, and we'll catch you all later. Cheers. Find the podcast at Podomatic or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia, or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.